tweaked and adjusted our schedule a little bit, so we just have 2 more presentations today. If you're looking at the schedule, obviously we have already seen Dr. Nulu earlier. So, ladies, we're ready for you.
All right.
We're ready to get this afternoon kicked off right. It's always exciting to see 2 speakers. But I should say, we still have only 20 minutes. It's not 20 minutes each. Is it also not working for you? Did you touch it? Because that's usually what makes it bad.
So good afternoon, salam sejahtera. So my name is Bazlinda Binti Kamaruddin, and my respective partner Nurulhafizah Binti Jusoh. We are from College Professional Mara Seri Iskandar, Perak, Malaysia. So today we are going to present our research entitled Workforce Resilience, Strengthening Malaysian Educators for Future Challenges in Higher Education. Alright, so just meet the team. I just want to introduce our team. It's actually 3 of us, but as for today, only both of us will present on this research. Okay, so let us imagine a lecturer. I believe that most of the participants for STC for this year is having an academic background. So imagine a lecturer who spent 20 years shaping mind, now overwhelmed by AI, student anxiety, and endless screens and documentations. She's not just a statistic, she's the human infrastructures of sustainable development. So when educators burns out, classroom collapse before the buildings, long before buildings do. So our research is actually amplifies their voices, our voices, okay? So because resilience isn't about endurance, it's about dignity. So, and that's the sustainability challenge we've ignored for too long. We are talking about products, we are talking about services, we are talking about carbon. Now today we are talking about human. Okay? Alright. So Malaysia aims to be a global education hub by 2025, which is this year. But according to research by Ministry of Education 2022, 67% of educators reported high stress due to rapid changes. So, however, these aspirations are accompanied by substantial challenges, including increasing job demands, evolving expectations, and added administrative responsibilities, which place significant pressure on educators to adapt while still upholding excellence in teaching, research, and student engagement. So our research objective, which will include to explore factors that foster resilience among Malaysian academics and determine actionable strategies to strengthen it. So the second objective could be to determine how resilient factors interact to influence educators' capacities to adapt, perform effectively within higher education institutions focused in Malaysia. Alright, so the research questions will be, what are the key factors that contribute to resilience among academic staff in Malaysia, higher education institutions? So based on our research, we find out that, okay, we suggest, okay, the big 4 resilience pillars. So what makes a workforce resilience? The first one will be work environment. The second will be self-efficacy or resourcefulness. The third one is relationship, having a positive relationship. And the fourth one will be the professional development. So these are the literature reviews that we we proposed in this study. Okay, alright, so Hui and Abdullah, 2020, and Amir et al. 2022 regarded resilience as an important trait. However, okay, for educators in the ever dynamic and demanding higher education context. Okay, never mind, we can just like focus on the slides only. Can we? Alright. Okay. The second one will be Morgan et al. 2018. It has been taught for like years about resilience, but never come up with what will be the key factors. As for today, we are proposing the 4 main factors for the future. Okay? Alright, so next, or maybe I should pass this presentation to my respective partners. Okay? Nurulhafizah?
Okay, thank you, my friends. Okay, now it's my turn to explain about our methodology. So, in this study, we do the mixed method approach. So, with the throughout literature review, like my friend said just now, okay, and quantitative data from Malaysian educators and collected through questionnaire to determine their perception of resilience. A structured question was distributed to academic staff in higher education institutions to collect data related to the key factors that we already decided, which is work environment, self-efficacy, relationship, and the last is professional development. So the sample using a purposive sampling method to ensure relevance to the academic work environments. So this survey was designed to record a 5-point Likert scale from 1 until 5. So the 1 represents strongly disagree and the 5 represents strongly agree. Alright, this is we do the 4-part research design. Like I said just now, we do the mixed method approach, quantitative. And for the data collection, so the target group was public and private higher education institution. The sampling using a purposing sampling, academician only. We focus on academic. Okay? And the strength of this structure, we are using questionnaire so to improve consistency in the data collection. And the third one, the measurement scale on the construct. There is a 4 main variable or key factor that we already chosen. So the work environment we adapt from IFAN 2024 and others, Subaida 2024. The next self-efficacy item adapt from GOM 2019 and followed by Lestery and X. Okay, the third one, the relationship, the item adapt from Kenny 2024. The last is professional development item added from Kudabaganov 2024. So the strength of these measurements, the item are added from the validated previous studies to improve reliability and content validity. So for the data analysis, we are using PLS method. So this is a partial least square structure question modeling. There is 2 test approach in this to test the validity. Okay. So for the discussion, okay, you can see the diagram or the graph here. Okay, just now already mentioned target sector in higher education. So the red one represent public higher education institution, and the blue one private higher education institution. The below one for the gender, everyone just now our previous said most of the female consider line for the education as well. So here 67% go for female and 33% go for male. This is a period of service in education. So the highest one contribution 1 to 5 years, which is 25, followed by 16 to 20 years, 24%, and the rest you can see in front here. Next. Okay, next. Alright. If you can see, this is our model. So the measurement model, we have the yellow one. If you can see the figure number, 0.9, 0.9, 0.8. The lowest one is 0.7. So all these already tested using Chrombat Alpha. So this one to test the reliability and validity of the item used. So which is good for this analysis because 0.5 and above which is accepted. Okay, so next discussion, we look at the table 2. So this is for for the testing, discrimination to test the discrimination validity was assessed using two parameters. So the table 1 and table 2. So the difference is the table 2. Okay, we are using the heterometric method ratio HTMT. So the figure show more than table 2. So the table means indicating no discriminant validity. So from this analysis that we found, okay, based on the table 4, then okay, the key factor that we have for just now, work environment, self-efficacy, relationship, and professional development. The highest one goes for work environment, which is contribution 41.8%, right? Okay. Alright, this is the next discussion. Response from respondent about self-efficacy. So if you can see from the pie chart here, the most self-efficacy that they feel in the workplace, emotional intelligence and self-regulation, they need someone to try to approach them to have their empathy with the in their work, daily work. Okay. Okay, so this one, the managing crisis with resilience. Okay, for the work environment, just now contribution 41.8%. The positive work environment build resilience by fostering a sense of belonging, support, and motivation, which help the stay engaged and overcome challenge more effectively. The second one, self-efficacy, contribution 28.4. So the summarize from the respondents, they deeply root in a combination emotional resilience, digital literacy, hands-on teaching experience, and clear sense of purpose. The third one, relationship, contribution to 70.9%. So the summarize of the respondents say, so the support from colleague, student, and family can give more motivation. So this one will reduce their stress and help them become more stronger to face any challenge at the workplace. And the third one is the last one is professional development, that contribution 11.9%. So the professional development is sense of both a tool of upgrading competency and stepping stone toward a career growth. Okay, growth. They also highlighted the importance of well-defined and transparent promotion pathway. So after this, I will like to pass to my friend Ben.
Alright, so how can we foster resilience in the workplace? So our studies recommend that professional development should be integrated into institutional key performance indicators, making it measurables and ongoing aspect of performance rather than a one-time effort. So secondly, high management must strike a balance between extrinsic and intrinsic motivations by not only offering certificates but also meaningful growth opportunities that align with educators' value. Okay, the third one would be high management should establish a transparent reward and progression framework directly linked to participation in professional development and its demonstrated impact. And lastly, by establishing peer-led communities, peer-led learning committees can harness internal expertise across departments to promote mentoring and coaching. So, as a conclusion, resilience in educators is built on resourcefulness, which is a self-efficacy, empowering relationship, a supportive work environment, and innovative professional growth. So it requires leveraging strength, inspiration from collaborations, endurance amid challenges, nurturing systematic and personal strategies, and commitment to well-being that will ensure a long-term success in education. So maybe we have some, we love to have some feedback from the audience before I share one of video clip from our college. Okay, let's keep the conversations going. Anyone? Maybe? We keep it short? Yes.
observation. I would like to hear a couple of limitations of your study.
All right, thank you for the questions. Well, I would say that the first one is definitely the budgets to conduct on this research. That would be the time frame and also financial. I'm talking about budgets in terms of financial. So all of this we have to conduct by our own financial resources. So secondly, the time constraint to collect data. So our research has been completed within 1 year, which I believe if we are extending the collections data time frame, I believe the result will be maybe better or maybe will contribute to another factors maybe. But within this short time frame within 1 year, so this is going to be our research results. Thank you. Okay.
Was the culture of the university or whatever
Okay.
institution an issue? Meaning, the teachers know what they want, what the students need, versus the culture of the institution that basically you have to pass the students. You know, you can't spend time. This person is difficult. Don't waste time on them. You have to get your papers going. What the whole pressure of the institution culture on these people, is that an issue or not?
Thank you for the question, sir. Okay, I will feedback your questions. Okay, regarding issue that you said, what make these people's burden or not more resilient? It's because, of course, as an education, we have more assignment to submitted, and the question need to be by us, not by our what you call it, administrators, because all the questions, all the rubric come from the lecturer itself, and not for teachings only. We also have another commitment with the club that we have, and also we have another commitment with the committee that we need to handle. That's why the education at our place goes struggling to become more resilient. So we study on our place, and what is the output from there? Just now we have 4 key factors, but actually there is more on this. We do narrow down the key factor so that we can understood what they want, and we can offer, not offer, we can do the solution to backing mental to make them be better in education, to be more resilient at their workplace. Thank you, sir.
Congratulations, you're very animated. Now, I'm just curious the type of qualitative methodology that you employ in your study.
Okay, thank you so much for the questions. It's actually, what we do is, for the qualitative methods, we are doing a personal interview. We put ourselves together in the group so that we can know what will be the needs for the senior lecturers, what will be the needs of our peer lecturers and also the juniors lecturers, which means that will be answered throughout our videos. How can we promote this type of these efforts of resilience, because we have to keep educators be passionate to teach, to share knowledge. We don't want them to get burned out, because what happens is most of the educators are not backing off. We say that retired early, and then that will be that data of there's some trend shows that most of the young lecturers are not going to continue to become lecturers for certain years, just like the seniors lecturers.
We have one last question. Oh.
I'm just curious about the teaching load.
Okay.
And it's in terms of the challenges you're facing in your university. That is why the study about resilience. Second, since you're doing quantitative and qualitative, and there's an interview, did it pass through in your university? Is there an ethics committee for ethical clearance?
I see. Okay. Very good concern. Well, in fact, this is what we do. We before we conduct this research, we have to propose our research title to the administrators. So once we got the permissions, then only we can continue to the next phase. As at first, we were just like referring to the literature reviews and then do some questionnaires. But then when we want to have some talks, have some opinions, then we have to go to make some like deep conversations, like one-to-one conversations. But it is already past that stage. Yes.
Your teaching load, is it how many classes do you teach?
For me,
How many preparations?
how many hours?
Yes.
Okay, talking about hours, averagely for our college, 16 to 20 years per week. That would be the lectures only, lectures. Not includes all the administrators. Our role as the advisors, club advisors, the innovation coach and others. That's it.
Thank you.
So I have last video
Yes,
to be shared. Okay. So this is one of our efforts. No, I mean the idea is okay. This is what we do. We share foods actually every Friday, so that we can have a chit chat, keep up with each others. We can see that the pictures will tell lots of meaning. Okay, so this at the front is the top management. We have top management to support us. This is us joining volleyball team for our staff sports tournament. Okay, so sorry, I have already prepared for the basics, but unfortunately it's not. Okay, we can again foods connecting us maybe. Okay, so this is one of the celebration made by the top management to appreciate educators at our college. This is us together, working together in a positive environment. I believe what we experience align with what we propose to all of you today. Okay.
Okay, if you can see the picture, is that food, and food. What we're trying to say here is, yes, food and food, right? We're not straightening on the food. We are straightening on the faces itself. If you can see on the faces, everybody is smiling. If you are not understand our culture, at our places, you understand the schedule of the teachers, different time. Let's say Bazlinda have class 8 until 10, but my class 10 until 12. So we not meet each other. So we find one day at least to sit together to meet this lecturer, because all the lecturer at our place stressed and got mental health already.
Mental health issues.
Yes, mental health issues. So this is what we do on, especially for the eldest one, the senior lecturers. Yes. So by having food, we are chatting, we are laughing. So happy stomach, happy life.
Absolutely. I think
Thank you.
too. Barbie, thank you so much. Always a box.
Right.
Thank you, ladies, so much.
All right, thank you.
All right, Dr. Goto, Dr. Nitalia.
Nice.
I love these dynamic duos finishing out